In court papers, Agesa Children's Home in Kibera slum argues that more than 300 children risk being left homeless and more than 3,000 others risk dropping out of school if the court does not grant an injunction to stop the planned demolition of the school and the children's home. In his affidavit, the chairman of Agesa Children's Home, Peter Nyagesera, says the link road between Ngong and Langata is using an illegal survey plan and now wants the court to compel the Ministry of Land, National Land Commission and Kenya Urban Road Authority to explain why they're not using the original path, which is the blueprint development plan for Kibera informal settlement. Do you remember Linda Okello, a policewoman who made headlines over what was seen as provocative dressing? She is back, this time in the corridors of justice, suing her boss, the Inspector General of Police, for alleged demotion. Through her lawyers Tom Ojenda, Linda wants the court to compel the IG and his deputy to reinstate her to the rank of police corporal that was taken away following allegation of corruption. The disciplinary action came after she was arrested on 14th of January while on duty along Kiambu Rural Road and was charged with corruption after she was found with a 1,000 note in her pocket that her seniors claim she could not account for. Elsewhere, shock has gripped Kihuhiro village, Kendarasha, and the Russia area in Kieni constituency after a 45-year-old woman was allegedly stabbed to death by her former farmhand. Beatrice Werimo, wife of a former area chief, was attacked and stabbed to death in the wee hours of the morning by the suspected assailant identified as Dixon Mutua, who is said to have worked at their homestead for 1.5 years before being fired on 20th December last year. The deceased daughter Jennifer Wangui says Mutua had been locked up at Ndarasha police station last weekend for allegedly stealing 2 sacks of potatoes from the deceased's farm, but was released. Cases of murder are said to be on the increase in Kieni. 2 weeks ago, a woman was allegedly murdered by her son at Babito village in Kieni West sub-county. Finally, the Narok-Bomet highway has been opened after a day-long blockade by protesters. Pastoralists and residents of Ololunga had barricaded the road for the whole day after a vehicle knocked and killed more than 15 sheep. Police lobbed tear gas canisters to disperse the crowd who had paralyzed transportation along the road. Narok Police County Commander Abdi Guyo said residents began to force drivers to pay money to finance the loss. He urged them to comply with the law in the fight for their rights whenever such incidents happen. Asli Gilgalo, Citizen Live at 9.